Hello, welcome to my day 50 of my math vlogs. Now I'm sorry if I'm using my arm as a tripod right now, like a selfie stick. Well, it's because I didn't necessarily have the right books to stack this all up. I'm not really much of a reader, so I just have to make do with what I have now. Now, today is actually one of the last days to review for the math test and Filipino test this coming Monday. And although tomorrow, Friday, is actually a very good thing, I have to learn how to schedule myself because I'm very unorganized, especially in tense times like these. So, I went to tutor and I reviewed for math. What did I do there? First of all, we had a lot of activities, which in turn, I wasn't necessarily like 100% like, oh yeah, I've mastered it. But rather, I was actually more consistent than I was usually. It was just the previous lessons that I didn't necessarily remember, that it's only now that I understand. And it's like, oh wow, you finally understand it. And although it is easier, it's just a lot to take in because there's so much to grasp before the final day comes. So, what didn't go well then, if this is such positive attitudeness? Well, then again, it's still math, and math as it is very difficult to grasp. So, it was very hard to understand all the things, and I tend to I tend to overthink things so much so that I couldn't understand it. And usually it's as simpler as I think it'd be. I'm just panicking, and perhaps that's the one things I can improve on myself. I should tell myself, no, keep keep calm and carry on, keep calm and solve math. Well, because that's not really calming. But then, doing these things and holding on really proves, how far you're gonna go through. Because then, usually, the difference between me in class and answering small worksheets and me in a test is that it's the intensity. It's the intensity of how much this depends on and the weight on your shoulders, that I should learn how to just calm down and focus and to study harder. Because then, with all those things, and if I wasn't so tense and I just seeming like this was so easy, like I can have help anytime I want, I put myself in a mindset, and in the end of the day, perhaps I would be able to pass. Because then, if anything taught me more, it would be experience. And with my experiences of the multitude of patterns that had me fail all the other tests, I think I need a change in mood and character, and perhaps that's by me finally putting myself in a different mindset, saying that I can understand it. Because then again, I have to get an 80%. 80%, that's 15 mistakes, 3 mistakes per page to say that I'd have 5 pages in the quiz. Wow, that math, spot on. So, because of that, I have to focus and study my butt off in order for me to pass. And not to say I also have to balance the other unit tests that are gonna come up, like science and Filipino, Latin. Last Latin was 105 vocab. Dear God. So, how do I apply this in real life? Then, if it's so hard right now, it's that I have to keep calm when all these intense moments come into me. And that I have to learn how to value the small things of joys. And with that in mind, with all these small happinesses, it should build up to my optimism that hopefully I will pass. And more importantly, the determination I can put into myself in knowing that I should not give up, and that this lies so much, and that I need my 100% focus and my entire body into finishing this term exam. So, I hope this positivity doesn't die down, and I'll see you tomorrow after our first term exam. Thank you for watching.